Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for that like. Now, Kenyans, you won't believe this. Former presidential candidate MWALIMU DIDA is in American jail. You just imagine, from a presidential candidate to a convict. We are being told that the former teacher and the former presidential candidate in Kenya, MWALIMU DIDA, has been detained in an Illinois prison since 2022 after being found guilty of stalking and intimidation. According to the article that I'm getting and understanding why MWALIMU DIDA was being detained in an Illinois prison in America, we are being told that Muhammad Abduba DIDA, for those who know him very well, the former teacher who twice ran for president and finished ahead of some established politicians in is now serving 7 years jail or sentence in US prison for stalking and threats. DIDA is detained at the Big Muddy Correctional Center in Illinois, where he has been held since November 18, 2022, after being found guilty of stalking and intimidating an unidentified individuals in Midwestern US state. Stalking, in other words, how can I describe it? Is like harassing someone, if I'm not wrong. Harassing someone and at the same time threatening. So while the nation was yet to confirm the identity of DIDA's victim, we are being told by the time of going to press, information in the Big Muddy Correctional Center indicates that the former presidential candidate was found guilty on 2 separate charges. The offenses were committed in Lynn County in Illinois. And in the first charge, DIDA was found guilty of 1 count of stalking. Stalking is just harassment. If I'm not wrong, hiyo ndio kitu mimi nilifunzwa. And again, threatening an identified person that still we don't know. Now, the question is, if US can jail someone and sentence someone for 7 years, yet it is just stalking and threat, what about all the mistakes we have in Kenya? Then it means today, tungekuwa na many people in jail. Because remember, US is not like Kenya. They have working systems. In terms of judicial systems, these people are having working judicial system. You joke around, you are being sentenced. In fact, sometimes you can even see how Kenyans bully themselves. That in US is no. Not only in US, but also some part of West countries, and you can understand how they usually behave. But now in our country, someone will just come out and do something that is so bad, not allowed in the law. You will find that someone is just pointing a gun to someone and killing that person. That person is going to be pleaded and guilty is not going to be jailed. What you will be told, the person was not guilty, or rather there is not enough evidence to jail him. But of course, there are soft copy and hard copy that shows that this man killed so and so. But this, remember, the former presidential candidate in Kenya, Abduba DIDA, is being jailed for 7 years in this big muddy correctional center in Illinois, in the US, for just stalking and threat. Stalking and threat. For example, you will just tell someone, I will kill you. Don't play with me. I will burn you. That is it. You know? Nitakumaliza. Just a threat or harassing someone. You know? If truly Abduba DIDA is now serving his 7 years in jail in US, what about these politicians we have in this country? What about those common mwananchis who are having money, but you cannot arrest them because we are having broken system in judiciary? Money talks. But you know, this is something that William Ruto has been always urged to do. Not only in this regime, but also in the regime of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He was told that, remember, justice for all. And we must have the systems working to favor the common mwananchi and those who are following the rule of law. But in our country, those who are breaking law, those are the people who are doing the right thing. But those who have not broken the law, they are criminals. You know? And that is why even a police officer who kills someone, you know, he cannot be charged. Aliua tu mtu bure. He cannot be charged. Why? Broken system in our judicial issues. Judicial system is broken. You cannot trust again our country with this so-called judicial system. Look at police, look at DCI, look at EACC. It is so terrible and mind-boggling. You cannot believe this. But again, I'm saying this. The way you have seen MWALIMU Abduba DIDA now serving his 7 years in jail in the US. Remember, we should also adopt this such kind of following the rule of law. Can we follow the rule of law? Wacha mtu kesho ashikwe na ambiwe enyewe hii ni makosa yako, enda kwa jela 5 years, 10 years. Mtu ataenda appeal, afanye nini? Alifanya makosa, ameappeal, ametolewa. Mtu aliua mwenzake, ameappeal, ametolewa. Pesa amekuja amemwaga, amewachiliwa. So those are the issues we are having, Kenyans. That even if you are shocked that the former presidential candidate Abduba DIDA is arrested, serving his jail 7 years in the US. And I think he's a Kenyan, if I'm not wrong. Is he a Kenyan? Or a Kenyan by registration? Or dual citizenship? Wa US na Kenya, but alizaliwa Kenya. Which one? So if he can be jailed, how many people have been jailed in US? Walifanya makosa lakini walikuwa naishi US? Wengi sana. And that is why I'm requesting Kenyans, can we have a system that is going to work for all? That is it. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.